here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Wyoming's offense comes on the field first today. Let's check out the impact players in this game crew. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
And they'll move to 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Anderson. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Grab by the receiver. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Second down after that run on the previous play. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. And there's the handoff. Solid gain there. It sets up a 1st and goal at the 7. 1st and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. An inside give now from the shotgun. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Looking downfield, it's Anderson. Touchdown, Cowboys, as they fight back here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Excellent work by the coverage team he's brought down after just a short return. So Clemson's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. They have an elite wide receiver that's been a nightmare for defenses. Now, Kirk, today they go up against against a group in the back end that's really struggled at times this year to defend.
Yeah, the secondary isn't the best, but I'll tell you this. Anytime you want an opportunity to be able to step up and showcase what you're capable of doing, you want to have a chance to play it against the best. And that's what these corners will have a chance to face today. One of the top receivers in the country. I think they're anxious to show what they can do. I'm excited to see how they play.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Grab behind the line. It's Williams.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Receiver in motion now. It's a quarterback keeper. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him, knock that ball loose.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Anderson. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Tackle finally made at the 37. 1st and 10 from there. That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's stopped. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down to 17.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Not much on that play, brought down short. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. So we'll start the 2nd quarter here with a field goal attempt as they line up. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. Off the play fake on first down. Caught on the outside. It's Moore.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with the touch pass. But, man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Pressure is coming. It's a fumble. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
When the snow's coming down like this, the ball carrier has got to do a better job of holding on to that football. His instincts as a runner try to get those big yards. But as you see, if you don't take care of the ball, chances are it's going to slip out of your hands for a turnover.
That's a nice play. That'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Looking to the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Wyoming. Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Here's the second down play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Crucial third down play coming up. To the air, it's Klubnik. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. The Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Caught over the middle. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Clemson now operating in the red zone. In the red area, it's Haynes. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Oh, and he knocks it right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out, it's Richardson. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Dropping back, it's Anderson. Moves out of the pocket. A short completion to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He hands it off from the gun. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pass caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Important second down play coming up. Makes the catch. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. End zone ahead. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Second down and goal upcoming. They'll try to run this one in. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So instead of a chip shot attempt for a two-score lead, they keep the offense on the field. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Cowboys. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Looking deep down the right side. The pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. Caught behind the line. It's Randall. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He was on target with his first try. This is a chip shot from 24 yards. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss. Looks like one more play here before halftime. On first and 10, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And the Tigers will kick it deep to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. They're fortunate to have the lead at the break with those pass protection problems. Let's see if they can clean that up here in the third quarter. Breaking tackles.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Throwing off play action. Grab behind the line. It's Scott. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Scanning the field. It's Anderson. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. QB decides to keep it here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, you had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. The receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses him. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. Gonna run it. It's Scott. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
That's reeled in. It's Holman. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Looking to pass. It's Anderson. Close to the tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Throwing again on second and 10. Running back has it on a screen now. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage. Offense will set up on first and 10. Looking to throw again. The pass is intercepted. Past the 50. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Send the back in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Scott. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. QB keeps it himself. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. To the air, it's Klubnik. The pass rush closing in. With the catch, it's Williams. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. The Tigers looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Second down and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Clemson. Great connection there for 6 points. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kurt, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. So Wyoming's offense goes back out onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. They'll begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tag was made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
He goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. And here's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the returner is brought down. And they begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Dropping back. It's Klubnik. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. Now it's second down here.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy football and somehow stays in bounds.
Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it in the third quarter of play. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadline, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and then at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. So Wyoming's offense gets back out onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And the pass is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Ball handed off. Powering through.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking downfield, it's Anderson. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. They're going to run it. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Caught by the receiver. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw here. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, it seems like a screen pass is either feast or famine. You either completely fool the defense and you've got a lot of room to run behind a convoy of blockers, or there's just nowhere to go and the play gets blown up as we see here.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it's good, right down the middle. And with that, they regain the lead. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Missed this receiver. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
That's caught. It's Williams. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. To pass. It's Klubnik. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. And the Tigers will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So Wyoming's offense goes back out of the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Grinding away on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught quickly. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Pressure on late in this playoff game. Down 3. They've got to make something happen right here. Running out of time in the pocket. QB gets the first, now looking for more. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield, they get a great pass rush, or they create space and running lanes, and he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
The final 2 minutes here, this defense trying to hang on, the offense trying to make a play to win it. Comes down to this in this playoff game, 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? They'll run it with the draw play. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking for some space. It's Randall. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Tigers. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead, and now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. Pulls it in. It's Scott. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Scott. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking for his big tight end. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Short connection to the tight end here.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Catch made on the right side. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
He's got it in the open. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? He pulls in the catch. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Caught near the sideline. It's Richardson. And he's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
And a great game comes down to this. Time for one final play, and they've got to get it in the end zone for the score with a shot to win the game.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Pressure is coming. Intercepted in the end zone. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to